So we posted a video a while back, made a video about a week ago or so, about making sure you're picking the citrus off of your fruit trees this time of year when they start to become ripe. I mentioned in that video that it's stressful on the tree to leave fruit, especially if you leave it past about the end of February or so, because by then the tree wants to move on to its flowering stage and a growth stage in the spring, and it doesn't want to be doing double duty by holding on to fruit and trying to flower. But we had some questions about the condition of the tree otherwise, and if you notice, this tree is loaded, but it's very thin. The reason for this is a stress response. Trees and all things have a finite amount of resources, and right now this tree is using a tremendous amount of its resources to hold on to all this fruit and try and ripen this fruit. What that means is there is not enough resources to go towards growing new leaves, growing branches, and what's happening, if you look at some of the yellowing and the veining here, these are all signs that the tree is lacking nutrients and resources in some way. Now we can offset some of this by regular composting, fertilizer if you need it, but really this is happening because there's too much fruit on the tree. So what we need to do now is to go ahead and start culling the fruit. And yes, that means sometimes you're going to end up pulling fruit off that is never going to ripen, and that's okay. If you cut 30% of the fruit off of your tree, you're just going to improve the quality of the fruit, the size of the fruit. You're going to free up resources to go into making better fruit and ultimately growth in the tree. So the easiest solution here before we do anything else or take any other measures is to cull. At this point, I think we're going to take off about 30 or 35% of this fruit. Luckily, a lot of it is ripe, so we'll start with those. And by springtime, when all this fruit is gone, we should have this tree going into its next phase of flowering and growth in the spring. So just a quick little update to the last video.